Hi friends, welcome back to Cooking with DeeDee. My teenager, who happens to be vegetarian, made this delicious tofu. I think it's called dubu-Gangeong. But I don't eat tofu that often, but the sauce was so good that I had to get in my kitchen today and try it with chicken. And so the dish translated in chicken as Dakgangjeong. So we're gonna learn how to make this dish, and it's inspired by that dish. It's not authentic because I have no idea how to make it authentically, but as close as possible. And trust me, you're going to love this dish, okay? Let's go. Come on.
Okay, the ingredients to this recipe can be found in the description part. We want to start with some chicken tenders in a bowl. You're going to sprinkle your poultry seasoning, your garlic powder, and a little bit of ginger, a little bit of Worcester sauce, some kosher salt. I'm very light-handed with salt. You want to incorporate the seasoning through all of your pieces very well. And take your whole buttermilk. And that's going to help keep your chicken nice and moist on the inside. Keep it tender and moist. Add in your beaten eggs. I'm going to mix it well. And then set it aside. Add 1 cup of flour. Your 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I actually added another cup of flour, so make that 2 cups of flour. You want to season your flour just a little bit with some thyme and your poultry seasoning. Add in your chicken tenders. If you notice, I forgot to cut them up beforehand, so I end up cutting them before I drop them in the skillet. You want to cover them really well. And you don't have to do this in a bowl. You can do it in a plastic bag and shake it. I just used a bowl for my preference. Make sure your grease is nice and hot. I fried some tenders just beforehand. And so now I'm putting in these diced chicken tenders for the dish. And you don't want to crowd your pan. You want to social distance our chicken till it's nice and golden brown. I think I did about 6 or 7 minutes because there are no bones in this chicken. It cooks really fast. So about 7 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes on each side max. Nice and golden brown. Remove it, let it drain. In a clean skillet, you want to add your butter and saute your fresh garlic and your green onions. Let it simmer about 2 minutes. You don't want it translucent because you still want a nice little crisp to it. You want to add in your Korean red hot chili paste. You want to break it up a little bit with your wooden spoon or your silicone spatula. You want to add in your ketchup. Again, the measurements are in the description. Break it up, blend it well. I know it doesn't look like much, but trust me, it's going to be the right amount. You want to add in your sesame oil, some ginger, mix it, and your heat should be on medium high. Add in a little more sesame oil. You add in honey. Some people use I think it's rice oil. I didn't have any, so this grade A honey is going to substitute my rice oil. I'm adding in a little more soy sauce. Blend it well. And then when it starts bubbling, about 3 to 4 minutes, I'm adding more honey. I like mine kind of sweet. You want to drop in your chicken. Now, some recipes will tell you to double fry your chicken. Because I use the egg and buttermilk, you don't have to do that. It's nice and crispy as it is. You want to coat it well. Turn your burner down just a little bit on medium. And my pan is kind of small, so I'm adding in a little bit at a time. I really need a bigger pan. So I'm dropping in a few more to see how many more I can fit in here. And trust me, guys, this smells so good. All right, let this simmer about 2-3 more minutes. You want to sprinkle your sesame seeds, your toasted sesame seeds on top, and that's optional. Just gives it a nice little taste. There we have it. Looks good, right?
All right, we are done with this Korean-inspired sticky, sweet, and crunchy chicken. So let's see what it tastes like, okay? This definitely has a lot of color. I just steamed some broccoli and cooked some plain white rice. Let's see. It's good though. Not too hot, not for me. It's just right. It's sweet, it's savory, it's crunchy. This is really good. Y'all heard how many times I said that's how good it is. Let me know, what did you think about this video in the comments, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. Peace.